Well, here, let me fill you in on something that's a doozy that I loved. Okay, so get this.
All right.
So there was an article that came out on how that some awesome pornography happened to show up during a governmental Senate meeting in old Italy.
What?
Okay, so pretty much the gist is like some senates from the Italian government came together to have a meeting, and it was being streamed on Zoom, and someone joined the stream and did a screen share and showed some Tifa Lockhart pornography just getting banged.
Oh no.
So according to this,
Oh my gosh, no.
so the online meeting was live streamed live on Facebook, and apparently the Senato della Repubblica TV channel, and that's
Gosh.
and it's broadcasting like live feeds to like bunches of people from the Italian government.
No.
So
Gosh.
Sean the Porcupine says, bruh, I know, right? This is gonna be good. And I mean, I grabbed like there's some articles that covered it, but I'm just trying to give you a nutshell of it. So apparently the guy, yeah, you know it, a nutshell. Well, first and foremost, there's something called source filmmaker, and I kind of explained it a little bit before, but these are people who are able to rip literally. You can rip like any character models from a game now. Like people have figured out how to rip the models and stuff, and this is really honestly where like these sort of videos can come from, and I can say from experience with the porn addiction that I struggled with, I've seen was like they're out
like video game gift porn stuff like that.
Yeah. It comes out like this is easy to do. There's people who like actually pretty much make commissions of doing this stuff.
Oh my god.
But anyway, yeah. So Tifa Lockhart just all of a sudden screen share, boom, getting pounded. So apparently the meeting was between a Nobel Prize winning physicist Giorgio Parisi and a guest, and was organized by Senator Mary Laura Montanovani.
Oh no.
So super hilarious. Some guy named with the name Alex Spencer just hops in, does a screen share, and just kabam, and just shows this poor Tifa, getting some materia.
Okay, so when you have a meeting like that, you're able to only allow people with the code to get in, correct? Like it should
So
be
I
locked
was looking at the other articles that kind of cover this, and I didn't really see how he kind of came in. I mean, the best I saw was that they're claiming this guy was a hacker. So I'm sure they probably had it locked, and he was able to figure out how to get in.
Sure. Like those people who sneak into Ventrilo and harass people.
Yeah. So apparently, I mean, this clip was up there for a good 30 seconds before they're just like, oh, we seem to have a problem here, trying to be super professional while, you got some Final Fantasy porn just going hard in the background.
Nobody thought to just yank the plug on it. Just all right, we're gonna cut the stream right now. We'll come back.
Well, Facebook removed the VOD, which is like the video on demand, like when it archived. Obviously, people talked about it. According to this, the prankster's identity remains unknown, of course. Oh, this is what I love. So I guess one of the people, they're a part of what's called the 5-star movement,
Okay.
Populist Party.
Okay.
And I just like how this article wrote it. I can't remember where this came from. I think Green Rant, I think. Anywho, I can't remember. I'm not professional. What do I get? What do I care? Who do I care where I get my shit from? I'm just kidding. But it was just funny because they're from a populist party that I guess one of their main messages is to show the importance of the internet as like one of their key foundations. And then you have something like this happen.
I guess you can see the importance clearly.
Oh,
Screen share.
and I guess she reported this to the police, and they're hoping that the culprit would be reprimanded.
Oh my gosh.
Like, are you kidding me?
It's not a freaking crime.
Yeah, like this is like so stupid, so dumb.
Wow.
But yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, this is gonna be good to talk about. Hilarious, man. But
Gosh.
but again, like for me, it kind of made me think about, sadly, how the Republican side of politics and conservatives really don't understand technology. And to me, I mean, aside from the hilarious, like some guy clearly trolling these people,
Sure.
I think this is something that conservatives has failed at in fighting back against the cultural war and the social war that's happening. Is that you just have a bunch of these old people who are, well, this is past my time. You know, I don't understand this technology. But it's like, but you guys are in power, so you guys need to stay up to date with this stuff. Like, don't give me that excuse that you're too old. If you are, then you need to hire an assistant, or you need to create a team that can understand this stuff. Because I think this is honestly how we can push back against the crazy libtards trying to take over the foothold. I mean, let's be honest here. Hollywood and the news and stuff, we've let them take over. We've let them take over to where now, you know, we're having people trying to promote that pedophilia is okay. That it's okay, yeah, maps and stuff like that. This is how we fight this sort of bullshit, is that you need people who understands, literally they need to understand how the internet works. And you have to have people that can combat against this stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
And that's kind of like, this is how I fought, where it's just like, you know, if someone can easily just hack in and, you know, show some good old-fashioned SFM not safe for work videos, then it just goes to show how inadequate these politicians are and clearly understand it. Because that was the big thing. Like, one of the biggest scares that was it 1 or 2 years? Was it 1 or 2 years ago? Where YouTube changed all their stuff now, and people were freaking out because one of the guys was like, "Oh yeah, we can find whoever's violating the copyright infringement. We'll take a," like, threatening them, like it's like shooting fish in a barrel and stuff. And it's like, this is what happens when we don't have people who can represent technology and truly understand.
Well, you saw that play out when they were talking to Zuckerberg when he was, you know, before the DOJ, and he's having to explain very rudimentary level things to them with regards to how Facebook works, how the acquisition of third-party data does. And it was like clear as mud to them. They had no idea what the heck he was talking about. And that really sucks because, like you said, you need to be kept abreast of what actually is happening in the technosphere, because technology is advancing by such leaps and bounds faster than it ever has. And if you can't keep up with it, then you can't hope to regulate it, and you definitely can't hope to be able to make any kind of decent proposals or decent kind of litigation concerning it, because you won't know the first thing about it.
Well, I'm screwed, so good luck. I have no idea where the hell I'm going.
So far, I'm on a pretty good run right now.
Yeah, you're doing good. I'm doing hot garbage.
See if I don't get blown up here.
I'm too busy thinking about that Tifa.
That must have been so awkward. I bet you half the people who were observing had no idea what the heck they were even looking at.
Oh yeah, for sure. And of course, the Japanese are probably like, "Bitch, we see this every day." Like, come on now.
This is our Subway ads.